coming up in this read. You might have felt like you were kind of wavering a wee bit, but ultimately you never fully gave up on yourself. You kept fighting the good fight. So we're seeing that the universe is responding to you not giving up on yourself, and you're going to be compensated. I'm hearing the word handsomely. Hi Gemini, so we're going to do your February love reading. If you need any information, you can find it all in my description box and in my pinned comment below. If you're cross-watching for a Gemini, then please just switch over the roles, okay, because I could literally be speaking directly to you. And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You just take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't for another Gemini. Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind, and without expectations, because I always say that tarot often can and will surprise you. Okay, right. So Gemini, what is coming in towards you in love for the month of February? I do have a channeled message for you, which is quite unusual actually, because I don't often get channeled messages for you when I'm doing your pre-shuffle. I was seeing really clearly, Gemini, there is somebody who it's like you're a threat to their self-esteem. You have a friend around you, and they literally are just a friend. It could be just somebody that you met at work, you know, an associate, somebody that you enjoy speaking to, or literally a friend that you have known for a long time. And it never has or never will evolve past the stage of friendship, right? It's somebody that your friend is dealing with that's jealous of you. They're threatened by you. Now, some of you are incredibly artistic, and this other person is, that they're very envious of how artistic you are, or some of you are incredibly good looking. And again, it's causing this other person to be really threatened by you, and they absolutely hate when you speak to their partner. So they have got a lot of work that they need to do on themselves. They're very insecure, really insecure. It's like they've got this automatic assumption that you're going to take away their partner, your friend, at any given moment, and that's like, that literally couldn't be further from the truth, because you have never seen, or you've never looked at your friend in that way before, like ever. It's never even crossed your mind for a lot of you. But the important thing to pull from that message, Gemini, is, look, whatever their problem is, it's their problem. Do not, under any circumstances, make it your problem, okay? Now, I don't know how that channeled message is going to correspond with your tarot read, or even if it's going to correlate at all, okay? But you know, that's what I do. I just pass on the message, okay? So that was your channeled message. Now we're going to take a look at your cards. You've got the Desert Prince, Survival, False Promises, the Web Weaver, Synchronicity, Divine Intelligence, Cause and Effect, and then the Rainbow Prince. So two princes, Compensation and Perseverance. Okay, numbers 19, which is reduced into a 10, the number 4, and 26, which is reduced into an 8. So 10, 4, and 8. For anyone who is interested in numerology, right? It's an interesting one, Gemini. Two princes, so that's leaning heavy in the masculine energy. Again, don't get too caught up in gender, okay? It's just the polarization of the energies that everyone has within themselves, okay? We all have divine feminine and divine masculine, right? This energy, though, is leaning more towards the masculine polarization. So something about your decision making over the next, I want to say, couple of months. Your ability to use that very powerful intellect and your voice of reason, like your reasoning skills, that's going to play really, really well into your decisions over the next couple of months. So avoid making decisions based on pure emotion. Okay, it's your intellect that's gonna make the decisions for you. Moving on, you feel let down, or somebody around you feels let down, right? I'm just gonna say someone, so you can pick what side of the table that you're sitting at. Okay, I'm just gonna say someone. Someone feels really, really let down, very disappointed, and they were promised quite a lot of things by somebody, and those promises never came to fruition. For some of you, you could be disappointed in yourselves. It's almost like you were making promises to yourself that by such and such age you would achieve X, Y, Z, and it never happened that way. So that's where your disappointment's coming from. For some of you, not all of you. So really 50-50 as to whether or not this disappointment is an internal factor or an external factor. Okay, really 50-50. Pick a side, basically. We're seeing Gemini. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, or somebody who has got heavy Capricorn placements in their chart. Okay, that there is, I'm feeling that strong Capricorn energy, that it's almost, it's creeping through. It's a creeping energy. So something is approaching you, Gemini, slowly but surely. Okay, something has got its sights set on you, and it does feel like divine energy. Okay, for whatever reason, I'm being given this sort of Saturn vibe. Okay, father time. It's usually, if this is an internal thing, then it's you looking at where you feel limited and basically trying to break down those internal barriers and trying to burst through your own limitations. So you're challenging yourself to achieve more, to do better. There's also a vibe of you breaking free from any kind of codependency as well. So there's a lot less emphasis on external factors making you happy, and those external factors, I am including other people within that umbrella. Okay, you're no longer looking at anything outside of yourself for your own contentment. Okay, especially with this rainbow prince as well. It's like with this rainbow coming from his hand, that rainbow has come from someplace. It's come from within them. They created this rainbow within them, and now they're ready to show the rest of the world what it is that they're capable of. Okay, perseverance. So where you felt let down in the past, you're coming out the other side of that, and you're realizing where this disappointment was stemming from. Okay, you've transmuted that energy into something incredibly powerful and something incredibly positive as well. Okay, your hard work is also going to be paying off, Gemini, all right, with this being compensation as well. And if you look at the card right next to it, that's all about divine energies. It says there, synchronicity, divine intelligence, the laws of cause and effect. So you never fully gave up on yourself, and you should never give up on yourself. You might have felt like you were kind of wavering a wee bit, but ultimately you never fully gave up on yourself. You kept fighting the good fight. So we're seeing that the universe is responding to you not giving up on yourself, and you're going to be compensated. I'm hearing the word handsomely. So you're going to be, and if you look as well, it's a very handsome man. So yeah, you are going to be compensated handsomely for you not giving up on yourself. Again, how this is going to correlate with your actual tarot spread, we just don't know yet. So we're going to peel your cards and we shall find out. Okay. Really beautiful, beautiful messages coming through, and really strong messages as well, Gemini. Have a 9-card spread, please, for Gemini. In love. Okay. Gemini, I'm also feeling as well that a lot of you, you're feeling this shift, almost as if all of the weight that you were carrying around on your shoulders has been lifted in one fell swoop. Right, so I'm going to shout out your cards. Any of the zodiacs that I mentioned, please do keep an open mind, because they could be placements somewhere in your chart. They could be placements in someone else's chart, or they could even be character traits of somebody as well, okay? So always, always use your discernment. Right, so you've got the 8 of coins. It's Virgo, isn't it? Yeah, Sun in Virgo is the 8 of coins. The 9 of swords, Gemini energy. The Queen of cups is Cancerian. 5 of swords, Aquarius. The 3 of swords, it's central to your read, actually, that 3 of swords, it's Libra. Temperance, that's Sagittarius. The 9 of wands, more Sagittarius, excuse me. The 6 of cups, Scorpion. Can I have one more, please, for Gemini? Some of you have released a connection as well, and that's what you're going to be compensated for, because you've released a connection back up to the universe, a connection that was very one-sided, a connection that was costing you, or should I say causing you, a lot of pain. You surrendering that connection, that's what you're being compensated for a lot of you. And I knew I could feel that strong Capricorn vibe. I felt it in your 3 oracles at the beginning. And now you've got the devil out. Some major arcana for a Capricorn. You have the 5 of cups under there, Scorpion. And hidden underneath that one is the Page of Swords, the Hermit, and the 10 of cups. Okay. So the dominant zodiacs, for those who are interested, the dominant ones, again, not necessarily exactly who it is that you're dealing with, because remember, they could be placements in their moon, Venus, or rising. You've got heavy Capricorn, obviously, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Virgo. Okay, they're the dominant signs that's showing up in your read. Now, your overall energy is indicating to me that you have been going through a lot of difficult times, and you've not been vocalizing these to anybody. Okay, so you've not been speaking to your friends and your family about your concerns. You've been keeping a lot of your stress to yourself, right? You've been coping with quite a lot, and the way that you have held your ground in such I'm feeling like that there's been a lot of really awful situations that have all hit you at once. So it's like, even if you were to discuss this with anybody else, it's like, well, where would you begin? You know, because there's so much here for you to try to unpack. It's impossible to find a beginning point, you know. So it's not so much of you deliberately pushing everybody else away. It's not that. It's more of that, like, that there is so much that has been going on for you that, like, where would you begin? I'm breathing a huge sigh, because it's like, whatever this was that was keeping you stuck, it does feel like it has somehow dissipated. You know, it was things that was bothering you for such a long time that all of a sudden it's like you can now, like, you're at a point where you can move on from whatever it was that was keeping you stuck, because you've processed it. You have actually processed it. I'm also seeing as well, Gemini, sorry if I take a pause. I take a pause so as I can really feel out what's going on, because I am an intuitive reader. This is how I do the tarot, okay? So any pause is completely natural. It's not that I'm struggling to figure out what to say next. It's because I'm literally feeling out the energy, right? There is somebody who you're no longer dealing with. I do have to emphasize that. You're no longer dealing with a certain somebody because of their behaviors. It's very unattractive to you how selfish and single-minded they are. So if anybody is cross-watching for Gemini, please don't take offense. It's not necessarily going to be you that I'm on about. This could be someone else entirely unrelated that Gemini has been dealing with. Okay, so again, keep an open mind. You're no longer dealing with a certain individual, as I was saying, Gemini, because of their toxic nature. For some of you, this love read could be about a member of your family. It could be. It doesn't have to be all about romantic love. You know, there's lots of different types of relationships. They are not able to release you in the way that you have been able to process that relationship and then release it. Okay, they've not been able to do that. So I'm just going to get another deck here so that we can clarify a few things. Why is that 9 of Swords here, please, for Gemini? Some of you have been dreaming about this individual as well. Their energy has definitely taken over your dream world. You've got the Tower with the 9 of Swords. Yeah. I'm feeling that this individual, Gemini, they didn't really give you a fair chance with that Tower. And basically, you've come to the realization that whoever this read is about, that they're incapable of love. That they're just, honestly, that I am struggling to put this in the right words here, but they're not able to love. It's a concept that is completely foreign to them, and for some of you, this could be about a parent, that this could be about a sibling. ultimately it's about somebody who you had a lot of high hopes for. You know, you wished that they were capable of loving anybody the way that you loved them, you know, but they're just not able to. Like, this is somebody who has got serious problems. And again, we've got envy here with this Five of Swords. Why is that Six of Cups here, please, for Gemini? Some of you have got, oh, yeah, I was about to say bad memories of childhood. If you look at how the cards are placed, Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups and the Devil, and then the Six of Cups was clarified with the Five of Swords. Some of you have got bad childhood memories that you've had to work through and process. Basically, you've had to learn how to, for some of you, be your own parent, be your own guardian, be your own saviour. And it's this internal strength that is now showing to the outside world. This internal strength is attracting a lot of attention to you, Gemini, and you don't quite know what to do with all of the attention that you're getting. Unfortunately, you are finding yourself in a situation where somebody has become massively jealous of you. But here's the thing. They don't know your story. They don't know your past. They don't know your struggles. They don't know the actual hell that you had to crawl through to get to the point that you're at right now. And there's this MF sitting on the sidelines giving you the glad eye, being jealous over you because of how you're presenting yourself, like right now. How dare they? You know, it's like the words, what is it? Judge not lest ye be judged. You know, that's coming through. It's like they're sitting judging you and they don't even know your story. They haven't got a bloody clue. That's what this energy is revealing to me. I do feel strongly with the presence of this particular Temperance, Gemini. And again, like this would now be the second message that you've had saying this. You're being divinely protected. Okay, so all ill intent that is aimed towards you, Gemini, it's being immediately redirected back to the individual from whence it came, like almost immediately. Okay, so keep focusing on this self-love, keep focusing on your journey, keep working hard, keep rejecting the bad behaviors of others. All right. As far as the love read goes, that was very bizarre, but that is the message that's coming through for you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune underneath that one as well. So yeah, again, it just really emphasizes that the messages that I've already given to you with that Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I don't think that you're seeing this Wheel of Fortune just yet. I'm feeling that this is going to be a very pleasant and very welcome surprise to you, to learn that everything that was keeping you stuck, it's being moved out of your path. Because I'm getting like a huge sigh of relief with this particular Wheel of Fortune. Have a healing message for Gemini, please. Okay, right, so we're going to take a look at what came out, but then we're going to pick one to get the healing message. So you've got straddling worlds, wandering between realms. Yeah, that's like one foot in the past and your other foot in the future. It's like right now, you're neither here nor there. You're technically in both, but also in neither at the same time. It's It is a contradiction, but that's the energy that you're currently going through. You're about to step into a brand new world, and with that comes a lot of opportunities. And this is purely through you refusing to stay down when you've been knocked down. It's absolutely beautiful. Covenant, sacred contract. That's an interesting one. So potentially something karmic about the love and or romantic situations that you have experienced up until this point. Okay. And then deep diver, diving into a task. Yeah, this is your current energy right now. Again, as I said, working hard, trying to process everything that you've been through so that you can be the best and the strongest version of yourself. AKA the version of yourself that you are right now, the version of yourself that is making somebody jealous. And I tell you, if only they knew even a fraction of your story, they would feel really, really stupid, because they're being so pathetic. Okay, right, so your 3 healing messages. We'll take the healing message from the creator of the deck, your second and most important message from your own intuition, and then I will give you my intuitive message. So it says commitment, sacred contract, and the greater good. You're being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The Covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement that you made with Spirit needs to be renewed or cancelled and torn up. It is an opportunity showing up right now that's full of promise, but you're unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it. The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred covenant. A covenant must be founded in truth, not your truth or his truth or her truth, but a greater truth that takes on the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all, and to ensure that the direction that you're embarking in will be for the greater good. It's important that you understand what it is that you're signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as to not commit to something that you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all of your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are then transparent and nothing is left in darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. Okay, so something about shadow work, Gemini. Don't be afraid of your dark side. You know, your dark thoughts. It's like that they're coming up for a reason. Sit with them, figure out where they're coming from, but whatever you do, do not reject them. Okay. Also, again, I do feel strongly that something didn't work out for reasons that pertain to the higher good. So I'm feeling, if this is about a romantic situation, Gemini, your person, they're not capable of evolving to the extent that you are capable of doing it. Okay. They've still got a lot of their own shadow work to do. A lot. Okay. What else, please, for Gemini? Okay. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So again, if this is about romantic love, then your efforts are better spent on somebody completely new. Okay, completely new. Else for Gemini, please. Thank you. True love. Wow. This is the romance of a lifetime. That's beautiful. Okay, and this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek, and then at the bottom of the deck you've got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, it's whoever it is that's not able to change, adapt and evolve. They are forever going to be stuck in that mindset. Okay, so you focus on the new that is either around you right now for some of you, and for others of you it's on its way very, very soon, and that is not going to be a karmic situation, because basically you're done with all the karmic contracts now. You're done. You're ready for something that is divinely sent, you know. So Gemini, please. Thank you. Skater girl. Skating along, balance, outdoor date, letting things slide, adaptable quickly and seamlessly. Again, don't focus too much on gender, okay? This is all about going with the flow, you know, dealing with problems as and when they come up, rather than preempting problems and stressed out and worried about problems that haven't even happened yet. Okay, you're more about just going with the flow and crossing that particular bridge as and when you get to it, which is, it's beautiful. It's self-liberation. That's what that is. What else for Gemini, please? Okay, that one definitely wants to come out. Answered prayer. Your prayers are being answered, Gemini. What was it that you wished for? You've got power in reverse. So yeah, you're this is the thing, Gemini. You're powerfully manifesting right now, but with this being in reverse, it's like you don't fully, completely believe in your own power. You're about to see evidence of your own power through these prayers of yours being answered. And then you've got enchantment at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is absolutely enchanted by you. Absolutely. In fact, if you look, that's a unicorn. So someone's sitting there going, Gemini is a very, very rare species indeed. I have literally found a unicorn in my Gemini. It's beautiful. What else, please, for Gemini? Oh, okay. Right, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed, and then you've got twin flames, your passion ignites. So for some of you, your intense internal transformation was brought on by a twin flame connection. And it was that you had to surrender up to the universe so that you could receive something new. For others of you, this could be you're about to meet your twin flame, and, you know, things are going to really evolve quite rapidly from that point on. So again, pick your side. Okay, and then you've got playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember that love is the greatest healer. Yeah, it's beautiful. What else for Gemini, please? I'm not seeing that this is about a twin flame making a return. I'm seeing that this is two different scenarios. Some of you have already met your twin flame. It didn't go anywhere, so you've surrendered and released them. And now you're getting a brand new true love coming through. And for others of you, you're about to meet your twin flame that will be your true love. See, if you remember about twin flames, there's a lot of really bad advice and misconceptions out there about what twin flames are. They're literally catalysts to positive change and transformation in your life. Okay, that's all they are. Just change the word twin flame for a catalyst. Okay, chop wood, carry vodka. Cheers to enjoying life. You're welcome. Okay, well, that's got a bit of a sort of, I'm seeing someone kind of shrugging their shoulders going, whatever. You know, it's like you're doing what you need to do in the moment. Don't forget to have a bit of fun as well, though. Okay. Right, let's get some initials for you just to close out this read. And also don't forget to join me again, Gemini, on the 1st of March at 6 p.m. GMT for your lifestyle read. Okay. So Gemini, please. You have 6. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody who is unusually tall, or you could be unusually tall with the initial L. Bold. Okay, so I always say with that one, well, that could literally be B-O-L-D, as in brave, and you have already shown how brave you are, Gemini. It could also be a physical feature of somebody as well, of course. Oops. You have S, N, and wealthy. So remember, there are lots of different types of wealth, okay? I'm feeling that this is, you have got a wealth of love to give, and somebody around you curvy is really wanting you to share your wealth of love with them. Someone's seeing you as their unicorn. It's a beautiful energy. Granted, it started off really difficult, but do you know what? That's life. It's realistic. So there we go. That is what I have for you, Gemini. If you would like to book a private reading that is more catered to your specific needs, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much to everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed and supported my channel. It really, really does help me to get the messages out there to those who are really needing to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.